Hello. I get it. The world of skincare and supplements can feel, well, a little overwhelming, can it? There's always a new ingredient, a new trend, and it's just so hard to know what's real and what's simply hype.
And lately, one of the biggest names you've probably been hearing everywhere is niacinamide. It's in serums, it's in creams, it's in supplements, and it probably leaves you wondering, what is this stuff really? And is it something I actually need?
Well, today, let's just quiet all that noise. We're gonna break this down together, nice and easy. We'll gently uncover what this vitamin is, how it works, and what it can truly do for you. No confusing jargon, I promise. Just simple, helpful information. So here's what we'll walk through together. First up, what even is niacinamide? Then, we'll look at why it's considered a superstar for our skin and also an energizer for our cells. Then, the really important part, how to use it safely. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with the big takeaway, for both inside and out. Okay, so let's start right at the beginning. Before we get into all the benefits, let's just get to know this essential nutrient a little better. What exactly is niacinamide? To put it as simply as possible, niacinamide, and you might also hear it called nicotinamide, is really just a form of vitamin B3. And vitamin B3 is what's known as an essential nutrient. That just means our bodies absolutely need it to work right, but we can't make enough of it all on our own. Now, this is a really important point to clear up. You might have heard about a form of vitamin B3 that can cause that uncomfortable, hot, red flush on your skin. Well, that's something different, called nicotinic acid. The star of our show today, niacinamide, is the gentle one. It doesn't cause that flushing, which is exactly why it's become so incredibly popular, both for our skin and for our health.
Okay, so now that we know it's the gentle version, let's talk about where it really shines. Because if you've heard of niacinamide, chances are it was all about skincare. And honestly, there's a very good reason for that. It really is a superstar.
I mean, just look at this list. It's kind of hard to believe one little ingredient can do all of this. It's why so many dermatologists are fans. If your skin is oily, it helps calm that down. If it's dry, it helps strengthen your skin's barrier to keep moisture in. It even helps with things like calming redness, fading dark spots, and softening the look of fine lines. It's like a gentle, all-in-one support system for your skin. So you might be wondering, how does it help with dark spots? Well, this quote from a dermatologist explains it perfectly. Think of the pigment in your skin getting passed along to the surface cells. Niacinamide basically just gets in the way of that handoff, so less of that extra pigment makes it to the surface, which helps your skin tone look more even and bright. Pretty neat, right? But here's where the story gets even more interesting. Niacinamide's job doesn't end with your skin, not even close. The role it plays on the inside is so incredibly important for our overall energy and health, right down to the tiniest level.
Okay, let's picture this. Inside nearly every single cell in your body are these tiny little engines called mitochondria. The best way to think of them is like little power plants. Their entire job is to create the energy that fuels, well, everything you do. Thinking, moving, breathing, everything. And just like any power plant, your mitochondria need fuel to run. That special fuel is a molecule called NAD. Without enough NAD, those little power plants just can't keep up, and our energy levels can really suffer.
And here is the beautiful connection. What does your body need to make that all-important NAD fuel? You guessed it, niacinamide is the key raw material. So, making sure you have enough niacinamide is like making sure the fuel trucks can get to your body's power plants.
And we're not just talking about feeling tired. This NAD molecule is a helper in over 500 different processes in your body. We're talking about everything from repairing your DNA to keeping your metabolism healthy. It's absolutely fundamental to our well-being.
So we know what it is and why it's so important. Now, let's talk about the how. Because whether you're thinking about putting it on your skin or taking it as a supplement, it is so crucial to do it the right way. A way that's effective and, most importantly, safe.
This chart makes it super simple. On the left, we have using it on your skin. The best advice here is to start with a low percentage, especially if your skin is sensitive, and just give it time. It can take about 4 to 8 weeks to really start seeing those lovely changes. Now, on the right, we have taking it orally, and please pay close attention here because this is so important. The ideal dose, what some experts call the Goldilocks dose, is just 50 milligrams 3 times a day. But the problem is, most supplements out there are a massive 500 milligrams, which is 10 times more than what's needed and can actually work against you. For taking niacinamide, less is definitely more.
Okay, let's take a deep breath and just bring all this amazing information together. Let's look at the big picture of what this one single vitamin can do for us.
So for your skin, the outer you, the main thing to remember is that niacinamide is a kind but very capable friend. It's so versatile, helping with everything from acne to aging, all while making your skin's own defenses stronger and gently brightening your complexion.
And for your health on the inside, the inner you, remember that niacinamide is foundational. It's the key ingredient your body uses to create that NAD fuel for your cellular power plants. This supports your energy, your metabolism, so many things. And the secret, again, is that small, precise doses are what truly make the difference.
Which leaves us with this one simple question to think about. By supporting your skin on the surface and fueling your body from the cells up, could this one little vitamin be a key to helping you feel truly your best, both inside and out? Thank you so much for spending this time with me today.